Peace, wholeness, love, and light to the tribe. I am New Diamonds, and wow, there is some mystical, magical, benevolent things that are happening right now. I mean, what a time to be alive. I don't know how to explain it, but it is happening. All of it is happening. It is everything, everywhere, all at once. It is loving. It is blissful. It is a rush of things coming in. And it's not just one thing, it's all things in all ways. Okay. I say this because I've been picking up on this healing rainbow vibe frequency. I've been picking up on it for a while, right? This very abundant energy, right? And I'm just like tripping out because first off, it's a whole rainbow in my house, right? What do you mean? What is she talking about? She's crazy. She's losing her mind. No, there is a whole rainbow in my house. Look at that. Let me cut off this light. Look at that. Okay? So I am not tripping. And if you look closely, it's two. It's two. Right? So I'm not tripping, y'all. It's mystical, magical things that are happening, and they're happening right now before our eyes. Okay? Do not be alarmed. This is not a test. Okay? Do not be alarmed. This is not a test. When I say there are miracles and magical things that are happening right now, right before our eyes, I cannot stress this enough. Okay? So get ready to witness magic, mystical, like, I can't even explain. Get ready to expect the unexpected. I have no words, right? Just know that everything is shifting. Everything is vibrating at an all-time high. Because when I see that rainbow, right? Rainbows are healing. Rainbows are love. That's the Ark of the Covenant. That's the promise that the divine made with its chosen ones, that I will never forsake you. I will never leave you. Right? That's this bond, right? This forever bond that we have with the Most High. It cannot be broken, right? This bond with you and the Most High cannot be broken. There is nothing that can shift or take away your gift, right? And it is this symbiotic, infinite connection to Source, Creator, the Most High, the universe, right? The earth, right? And we are just vibrating at an all-time high, right? This is chakra activations. This is DNA codes. This is enlightenment. This is love. This is bliss. This is everything that you want being attracted to you, coming to you at this time. You just have to be fully aware that you are in the divine place at the divine time at all times, right? Everything in divine alignment. Okay? The birds are chirping. This is spring. This is the rebirth. Okay, this is new earth. This is it. We are here, right? Judgment is it's already happening. It has already happened, right? And if you've been operating from the highest light, you're about to get ready to receive the highest vibration, right? Which is the all, which is bliss, which is divine union, right? It's really no words. Just know that it is of a higher frequency and we are rising higher. Right? Now, I've been noticing this energy for the past week, and it started off with me just, seeing birds, hearing birds. I'm like, okay, yeah, but no, these are birds singing different songs, right? That mating call, right? Birds and the bees, right? But that is all part of the economic system, right? The economy, right? The ecosystem. Everything is changing. It's not just us, it's everything, right? And the more we grasp our minds around that idea that it's not just us, it's the animals, it's the environment, it's the air, it's the universe, right? then we become more one with it. We become more one with that frequency, with that energy, and we rise higher, right? Now, I say this because last week I went to the park, and y'all already know I'd be outside, right? We'd be outside like trees, right? And I'm grounding, having a good time. I'm with my kids. We just playing, having fun, right? We're going for a nice little nature walk. And we're just walking. Okay, we see some geese, some goose. I'm like, okay. Like, okay, they loud, they loud. But we walk around this pond, right? And once we get around the pond, there is little gooselings, little baby geeselings. I don't even know. I forgot what they're called, right? But they're just these little, and it was a whole bunch of them. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cute. I've never in my life seen baby geese, seen baby gooses. And it was just beautiful, and they just were following behind the mother, and just so much confidence. And I'm like, this is so beautiful. Look at this new life, right? Look at this beautiful new beginning, right? And it's not just us, it's the collective. It's all of the chosen ones. It's all of the divine star seeds, the kids, right? The chosen child, right? The golden child, the golden one, right? And it also made me think of like the cosmic egg, right? Because gooses come from eggs, right? And it's this new rebirth, right? We're tapping into our cosmic divine essence, our pure, true divine right. And it's our birthright, right? And we're tapping back into this inner knowing, tapping back into our power and not being afraid of that, right? So I'm like, wow, this is just so beautiful, embracing it, this beautiful innocence, this beautiful purity, this beautiful rebirth, new beginnings, right? Confidence and intuition. I'm like, okay, this is just a beautiful sight to see, you know? Not even a week later, 2 days later, I'm driving and I see a deer in the middle of the street in a broad daylight. That's first off, that's rare. I normally see deers at night if I see the deer, right? And this was like a teenage deer doe, right? And it had two baby fawns, is what they call them, but they're baby deers. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, because they were in the middle, I had to stop my car. I almost hit them. They ran out in the middle. I'm in the top hills, hill. I'm in Grizzly Peaks, right? I'm from the Bay Area. So this is like the top biggest mountain in the Bay Area, one of the biggest, and it's beautiful, beautiful. So I'm just driving, you know, scenic route. And as I'm driving, they just jump in the middle of the street. I don't know where I'm stopping. I'm like, oh my God, I almost hit him, but I didn't. And then I'm like, wait a minute. This is a teenage baby deer with its two little baby. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, look at them. They're so cute. Like Bambi, like so innocent, so beautiful, like this rebirth, like, and they more scared than me, right? They're like panicking, running around. I'm like, you guys, I literally rolled down my window. I'm like, stay with your mom, stay with your mom. They just run off everywhere. So, but as I'm intaking, I'm like, wow, like we're taking this scenic route to this new beginning. Some of us are unsure of where we're headed, but we know that we are headed in the right direction, right? With the collective, right? It's a sense of innocence, a sense of purity, a sense of rebirth, right? And even though sometimes things may come at us, right? Even though we may trip, we never fall, we never fail, right? Those are learning experiences that help us grow, especially when it comes to this rebirth, right? We're more mature, we're more in tune with who we are as we continue to have this rebirth within a rebirth, right? This restart, this regenerative restoration energy, resurrection energy, right? And I'm just like, wow, okay. And then it made me think, I just seen, you know, these baby geeses. I just seen baby does, right? Baby fawns, baby deer. I'm like, okay, all right. I didn't think nothing of it because, like I said, I'm in the trees, I'm in the mountains, I'm always in nature. So I'm like, okay, cool. That, you know, double the rebirth, double, like those two rainbows, double up, right? Then this one takes the cake, right? The drum roll, please, the final. So yesterday, I'm resting, right? Sleeping in, catching a good old, just restoration, meditation, being one with myself, center myself in my energy. And normally I'll feel called, to speak or do a reading or give a message, right? I didn't feel that yesterday. I just felt like resting, right? But I could feel this energy like cultivating within me, right? As I was intaking it, I'm like, okay, these are upgrades, right? I'm getting upgrades. My ears are ringing, right? My bones, my muscles are hurting, right? I'm tired, right? So all of the ascension symptoms, Kundalini symptoms, DNA upgrade symptoms, right? Shout out to Soul Tribe. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's 7 o'clock on the dot, and I hear, whoo, 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 and I'm like, who? The only thing that who is an owl. Like, what? And it kept going on. Whoo, whoo, whoo. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, there is an owl outside my house somewhere. And I lost it, y'all. I'm like, oh, this is the third sign of animals. What have I been saying? If you've been watching my videos, you guys, pay attention to the animals. The animals are making themselves known. That's spiritual medicine. And the owl was hooting for about an hour, right? It started at 7:07, right? That divine rebirth, being one with the divine in that God essence, that God essence, being one with the infinite, with the all, with the creator, with source, right? And that reset, that cipher, like I said, that upgrade, that regeneration. But the 7 again, right? This relationship with yourself, relationship with the divine, relationship with others, that justice, that judgment, that ma'at, right? And I'm just like, wow. Then it gets quiet. I'm like, okay. I look at the clock, 8:08. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done, spirit. The 8:08, that's the base. That's the heart. That's the root. That's the power. That's the regenerative energy, right? That rebirth. So we're going through a huge transformation as we are tapping into our power, and there's going to be beautiful, benevolent, miraculous things that happen at this time. You guys, please, when I say this, okay, expect the unexpected. Get ready to receive so much abundance, right? And it starts from within. That love starts from within. If you've been loving on yourself, right? Pouring into yourself, doing that internal work, you already seeing the growth. You're already getting massive confirmation, right? Major confirmation, right? People recognizing you, that glow, right? You're shining brighter than ever. But when I say something miraculous is about to happen, I don't know what it is, but just stay in this beautiful, high vibrational, optimistic energy to receive it, right? We are master manifestors and we are manifesting at a rapid rate. Stay on your toes. Stay operating from integrity. Stay operating from love and light, right? Keep those boundaries up. Keep protecting yourself, right? Keep protecting your peace, right? And operating from this divine essence. There is so much that is happening right now, and it's happening for us, right? It's happening for the growth. It's happening for the revolution. It's happening for the evolution, right? And it is enlightening us on all ways, from the inside out, on all levels, right? So just open up your arms, open up your hands, and get ready to embrace the benevolent, the divine, the all, the one, the source, because that's what is all boiling down to. And all of that energy resides within us, right? Like I've been saying, get ready to receive your flowers, right? And the flowers are coming from the divine, right? This is where we reach full bloom, right? This is where you reach your full harvest from those seeds that you have planted. And I cannot stress this enough, you guys. This was like the fourth sign that I seen, and spirit was like, we've been giving you this message and you still have. I'm like, oh, like, and then the energy just started to cultivate up in me, and I'm like, okay, I have to speak on it, right? Because there's a lot of doom and gloom. There's a lot of fear mongering. There's a lot of false prophets. There's a lot of just lower vibrational energies and distractions that are going on that try to weigh on our energy and suck on our energy vampires, right? But we are rising so high that none of that can stop where we're headed. None of that can stop where we're going. Nothing can derail us from being one with the Most High, right? And the more we stay in that love of self, staying that love, keeping the divine first, right? Keeping our priorities together, right? Not letting the distractions, because the distractions are distracting right now, right? But paying attention to the signs and looking at it from every angle, right? A 360 point of view, you'll be able to grasp things on so many levels, right? Because it's not just one thing, it's all things. It's not just one meaning, it's all meanings, right? You can look at the 6 from your point of view and it's a 6, but from somebody else's direction, it's a 9, right? So always have this open, optimistic way of thinking, seeing. We are healing on so many levels, spiritually, physically, emotionally, sexually, and we are just growing beyond our own expectations, right? And the more we stay in this beautiful divine essence and energy, our hearts are just, my heart chakra is going off, our hearts just begin to open up and attract everything. That is that magnet. That is that abundance, that heart, right? Yes, we want to have a clear mind, have our minds open, have that clarity, but the heart is what is attracting things to us. What is your heart's desires, right? So I'm here to say that everything that you've been working on, praying for, planting, projects, right, is all about to come in, right? Random acts of event, random abundance, random money, random gifts, random opportunities, they're all about to fall in your hands. Put your hands out, open your hands up and get ready to receive and be in gratitude. Be thankful, right? Because it's going up. It's lit right now, right? And don't forget to pour out those libations, give your thanks, stay grounded in this energy, but stay of high vibrations, right? There is something coming in, you guys. That's all I'm gonna say. There is something coming in. Get ready. Get ready. I can't stress it enough. I've been talking about this for, I don't know, about a week now. It's been building up, building up, building up, building up. This is the peak. This is the climax, right? And things are about to explode. Things are about to bloom. Things are about to expand. Things are growing, right? And glowing. And it's just time to sit back, relax, and receive and be in this thankful, grateful, gratitude essence, operating from your heart, operating from love, and being centered and one with the divine, and have this divine knowing that you are on the right path and we are divinely protected and divinely guided no matter what obstacles try to come in our way. All right. So I love y'all so much. Okay. I love y'all. And I really mean that, because they not like us. It's not too many people out here like us that's operating on this type of time, doing this type of work. So I love the collective so much. You guys, there's something beautiful and benevolent coming in for us. There is something beautiful and benevolent that is coming in for us. All right. Get ready. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.